Lesson 8. Public Transportation. Bus and Train Systems. The central place in the city where you can get many different buses or trains is called a station, bus station, or train station. The different points where you can get on or get off a bus or train are called stops. Another word that is often used in train stations is platform. This is the area inside the station where you wait for the train. Be careful not to get too close to the tracks. That's the place where the train runs. We usually call it a train if it is above ground, and a subway or metro if it is underground, in tunnels. The parts of a train or subway that are linked together are called cars. Bus and train systems have lines. Lines are the regular routes that the buses or trains travel. Each color on the map represents a line in the New York City subway. The black dots are stops. An express bus or express train means it doesn't stop at every possible point. It passes some of them so that it can arrive at the destination faster. A local bus or local train stops at every point along the way. Buying a ticket and taking the bus or train. When you buy a bus or train ticket, you can buy a round-trip ticket to go and return, or a one-way ticket, only to go. The price of a ticket is called the fare. Some bus or train systems use tickets, which are made of paper, and others use tokens, which are like coins. If you take public transportation frequently, you can get a card or pass that you can use for multiple trips, often at a discounted fare. In this picture, the man is going to swipe his card. That means pass it through the machine. It's good to get a card or pass if you use the bus or train to commute. This verb means making the trip between your home and your work. In some bus or train stations, you'll need to go through a turnstile or give your ticket or money to the collector, the person who works receiving money for public transportation. Now you need to wait for the bus or train. If it comes on time, that means it comes at the correct time. If it's delayed, that means it comes later than the correct time. In some cases, your ticket has an assigned seat, a specific place where you need to sit, usually indicated by a letter and number, like seat 15B. In other cases, you can sit anywhere you want. Many buses or trains have special seats for people who are elderly, old, disabled, have a physical problem, or pregnant, a woman who will have a baby. If there are a lot of people on the bus or train, we can say it's crowded. The opposite of crowded is empty, when there are few or no people. Other expressions used with public transportation. We use the verb take to describe general use of buses and trains. For example, I took the bus from New York to Philadelphia. You need to take the 3:15 train if you want to arrive by 6. We use the phrasal verbs get on and get off to describe the specific actions of entering and leaving the bus or train. You can also transfer from one bus to another bus, or from one train to another train. For example, if you want to go to the museum, get off at the next stop. You need to get on the B train and then transfer to the L train. Finally, if you're not familiar with the city, or if you're not paying attention, You might miss your stop. That means you didn't get off the bus or train when you needed to. If that happens, you'll need to get off and go back in the other direction to reach your destination. You've finished Lesson 8. Now continue to the exercises to practice the vocabulary you've learned.